Stop scrolling now. The struggle you are in is filled with complex maneuvers designed to knock you down. Everyone was after you, but the real issue is that these efforts were in vain. The universe was preparing, almost like sowing, to return everything taken from you. Now the compensation for the damage endured over the years is at your doorstep, and everything is coming back to you double. Evil had organized against you. Every possible way was tried to stop you, but now your successes will dazzle, and your enemies will watch this spectacle in astonishment. At this moment, when deeply ingrained plans and secret alliances are nearing their end, you will realize that all the games have been disrupted. The power behind the dark agreements established to stop you actually could not measure your strength. They came together to overshadow your successes, but they underestimated the power provided to you by the divine. Now, you have overcome, and the rule of the shadows has ended. When your enemies meet at the peak they thought you couldn't reach, they watch in horror. With their plans falling apart, your standing against them terrifies them, and ironically, you have become a villain in their story. But this is entirely unjust. Your divine reward is coming doubled. Every tear shed, every injustice suffered, will now return to you manifold. Behind events that appear ordinary, there was actually a much deeper intent. The reason behind this conspiracy was not just the result of coincidences or interests. Before you realized your potential, a group of people saw how great an impact you would make. Whether it was someone in your close circle, someone from your work environment, or your spiritual enemies, they all came together with the same purpose: to stop your rise and hinder your true power before it even began. They saw your light and realized that this light posed a threat to their existence. You were not seen just as a competitor, but as a danger to all the values and power balances they represented. When a seed is planted in the soil, it faces the challenges needed for its growth. But these difficulties do not prevent it from sprouting. From the moment you were born, you faced such resistance. Your brightness was unbearable in the eyes of those hiding in the shadows, and they did everything they could to silence your sparkle. Instead of celebrating you, they plotted to dim your light and dull your power. Preventing you from reaching where you were destined to rise was unacceptable to them. So, what did they do? They staged their hostility with covert games. Have you experienced strange mishaps in your life, inexplicable failures, or moments when the whole world seemed against you? These were not just random events. They were deliberately orchestrated to make you doubt yourself and prevent you from understanding your power. Every obstacle you faced was a trap placed insidiously to stop you, break your confidence, and prevent you from delving into the depths of your soul. Those who tried to interfere with an architect's flawless plans did not know that every interference only made the structure stronger. The biggest mistake they made in the game they played against you from the beginning was underestimating the divine shield around you. They carefully devised their strategies to cut off your every step, as if they were making cunning moves on a chessboard. However, God had already arranged the entire board to your advantage. Every step they took against you was turned into an opportunity by the Spirit. Every obstacle they placed in your path actually became the cornerstone of your rise. Every moment that seemed like a hardship turned into a period where God was empowering you and clearing your paths. These confrontations not only kept you alive, but also made you more resilient. Every deceit aimed at stopping you further empowered you with divine strength. God doubled every plan they devised to harm you. Every mishap pushed you further ahead. Now, strategies that turned into disasters for them revealed their own weaknesses. Their cult-like games completely collapsed in the face of your determination, faith, and the constant support of God. Everything they tried to do is now just a memory. You, the chosen one, are the winner of this game. As someone climbing a mountain to the peak, those who tried to stop you did not realize that the stones in your path were actually speeding up your ascent to the summit. In their plans to block you, they did not take your divine chosenness into account. They thought they were untouchable and believed their strategies were flawless, but God had already written your victory before it began. Now, in despair, they watch your rise. They cannot even imagine it in ways beyond their dreams. There is no interference left for the new phase of your life. They tried to block your blessings, but none of these attempts had any effect. Ironically, while they tried to drag you down, the Spirit was doubling your reward. Not only will what was taken from you be returned, but every tear, every hardship, every obstacle you faced will be given back to you abundantly. As you embark on this new journey, the resistance you encountered was not proof of your weakness, but the greatest testament to your strength. They saw your potential, and that's why they tried to stop you. Now, you are entering the period where you fully realize your potential. No power, no game can prevent you from rising further. Their plans and secret alliances have bowed before your destiny. The world is preparing to witness this ascent, and you continue to advance under divine protection, the chosen one. Just as you cannot predict how high a seed will grow when you water its roots, so is your story. The conspiracies set against you have deepened your roots. Those who wanted to stop you now have to watch your rise. While they wanted to see your downfall, they were faced with your greatest victory. You not only overcame the obstacles, but also surpassed their limits, showing unexpected growth. This moment is your brightest, the chosen one. You are confidently stepping into this new era prepared by the Spirit, leaving every trap behind. You have not yet seen the best, so continue to spread your light and climb to the peaks. Just as only a small part of an iceberg is visible, the true danger behind the difficulties you face lay in a much deeper plan. The real threat did not only come from humans, invisible forces were also at work. Before you discovered your potential, these spiritual entities had realized how much light you carried. They secretly worked behind the scenes to prevent your dreams from coming true. It wasn't just envious co-workers, friends who broke your trust, or family members who didn't support you who were the actors in this conspiracy. This was a much deeper game. These dark forces, working backstage, altered the course of events, used people around you as pawns against you, and increased the negative energy in your environment. Even if you were unaware, these invisible entities were the root of many of the hardships you experienced. Every betrayal, every moment that shook your self-confidence was actually part of a much larger and complex plan. Their goal was to stop you, because when they understood your power, they knew you would not only transform yourself, but also those around you, eliminating their influence. These dark forces feared that your light would illuminate their shadows. They employed every possible plan to tear you apart, destroy your self-confidence, and leave you in fear and inaction. As someone climbing a mountain to the peak, every fall actually leads you to take a stronger step, because those falls strengthen you on the path to the summit. They did not expect you to rise again after every blow. They did not consider that the Spirit would protect you even in your darkest moments, and that every step they took would add to your strength. While they were making their plans, They were actually laying the groundwork for your victory. You may not have realized it, but every moment these invisible forces worked against you only grew your determination and resolve. Every struggle made you more deeply aware of your divine purpose and made you stronger. Ultimately, every trap they set against you turned into their downfall, and those dark forces are now defeated. The Chosen One. Your unwavering will has nullified all their influence. Even when everything seemed against you, you did not give in to fear and moved forward. As a result, you are now entering an unstoppable period of victory. Their influence over you has completely ended, and their plans have been exposed. You have not only defeated your physical enemies, but also all spiritual forces against you. Their plans have collapsed, and in this new phase of your life, they cannot contend with you. The shadows have dispersed, masks have fallen, and all games have been revealed. Just as the sky clears after a storm, a bright period awaits you at the end of this battle. You fought not only against humans, but also against invisible forces, and you have thwarted every trap they set against you. Now these forces no longer have the courage to fight you. You are stepping into a new era of divine grace and protection. The veil behind all the conspiracies and every obstacle against you has now lifted, and all games have been revealed. The Chosen One, these spiritual entities saw your potential and thus fought against you. They noticed how bright your light was long ago and engaged in a great struggle to stop you. However, now you see all the truths. When you discovered your inner power, nothing can stop you from reaching your divine purpose. Fear, uncertainty, or doubt can no longer hold you back because the dark forces that once tried to stop you have been completely defeated. The Chosen One, this is your victory moment. Divine protection surrounds you, and no one can block your path anymore. A beautiful flower growing in a garden sometimes does not notice the thorns that grow alongside it, but the thorns are there to overshadow the flower's beauty. Unexpected betrayals are like that. People you considered friends, whom you thought you could trust, were secretly planning against you. These betrayals were not random. They were an integral part of the plan. They were specifically placed to make you question yourself, to hurt you, and to shake you. Whether they were close friends, relatives, or colleagues, these individuals succumbed to dark emotions. They nurtured jealousy, hatred, and anger, and became willing actors to bring you down. Facing this harsh reality is difficult, isn't it? Seeing the people you trust the most playing against you. But the Chosen One, know this: their betrayals do not reflect your worth, but rather their own shortcomings. They saw the light you could not see within themselves. They saw your potential, your shining energy, and your ability to overcome challenges. This frightened them. You became a reminder of their own inner inadequacies, and instead of dealing with you, they tried to eliminate you. People often try to extinguish a light when they see a light that shadows their own fears. When embarking on a journey, sometimes you have to leave heavy burdens behind, because those burdens hold you back from progressing. I know the pain of betrayals. You were deceived, manipulated, and betrayed by those who offered you love, trust, and support. But the secret, Chosen One, is that these betrayals were part of the plan. Though painful, they were necessary. The Spirit allowed you to see the true faces of these people, so you could leave them behind and continue on your path. Their negative energies and jealousies were preventing you from entering a new phase of life. Thus, the Spirit used their betrayals to free you from these burdens. Now you see these betrayals more clearly. They were teaching lessons given to gain self-confidence, to choose the right people, and to understand who is truly there for you. As painful as they were, they opened your eyes and showed you that not everyone who appeared to be a friend was truly a friend. Some people come into your life just to teach you something, and when they complete that role, you need to let them go. Perhaps you lost some of them on your journey, chosen one. But know this, nothing real is lost. These people were not designed to stay in your life for long. Their season has ended, and now it's time to bid them farewell. The burdens are lifted, your path is clear. Just as the sky clears after a storm, you are now leaving behind the gloomy shadows of the past. Betrayal was part of your journey, but now this cycle has ended. You have learned the lessons of pain, and now it's time for loyalty, love, and true support to begin. New arrivals are walking with you in the same rhythm. They are here to empower you, to stand by your side in your journey. As you leave the betrayals of the past behind, it is time to accept the new bonds that the Spirit has laid before you, chosen one. Your enemies did not only attack externally, they planted a subtle seed of doubt in your heart. Doubt is a silent but dangerous enemy. It appears unexpectedly, whispers fear into you, and causes you to question your worth and your abilities. This silent enemy was effective for a while. Haven't you had moments of self-doubt? Times when you questioned whether you were on the right path and if you could truly achieve your desired goals? You might have even wondered if you were truly chosen. When the fog lifts, the view becomes clear. When doubt disappears, who you are becomes clear. Doubt clouds your vision and causes you to question the divine truths planted in your heart. The chosen one. Uncertainty is not real. Every moment you doubt, it was nothing but your enemy's attempt to project their fears onto you. But to tell the truth, you are already strong, capable, and divinely chosen. Everything you possess contains the potential needed to achieve success, and no uncertainty can change your path to destiny. You have already overcome doubt, chosen one. Every time you fell, you got back up, and when fear tried to stop you, you did not succumb to it. Now, you are entering a period where doubt no longer affects you, because you did not give it a chance to win. The key to this new time is clarity. You fully accept who you are. As you discover the power within you, you no longer question your worth. Doubt tried to drag you down, but it only made you stronger. Nothing can stop you now, because this process only reinforced your determination to your purpose. Now, chosen one, you are entering a period filled with self-confidence, certainty, and divine harmony. You have overcome doubt and now fully believe in the Spirit, yourself, and your journey. Where you are is where you are meant to be. Doubt can no longer touch you. Just as a rainbow appears after a storm and leaves all the darkness behind, your moment of empowerment comes shining after the hardships. This section is about the chosen one, remembering the power that already exists within you. The power was always yours, but sometimes it was overshadowed by others' judgments, betrayals, and both visible and invisible attacks. You might not have realized it, but everything that tried to weaken you was part of a grand plan to seize what was yours. However, nothing given to you by the Spirit can truly be taken away. For a while, your attention may have been distracted and your vision blurred with uncertainty and fear. But your inner strength was never gone. It was just waiting for you to rediscover it. The moment to reclaim your power is the moment you stood up and decided to fearlessly follow your own path. Now let's delve deeper into the true meaning of reclaiming your power. It is not just about overcoming betrayals or surmounting challenges. It is about setting boundaries to protect yourself, accepting who you are, and never allowing anyone to extinguish your light again. Your power lies not only in your abilities, but also in your awareness of your identity, your worth, and what you will no longer tolerate. When you reclaim your power, you no longer need to compromise your essence. You do not lower your standards to please others. You stop allowing others' thoughts and negativity to shape your self-perception. When a seed grows from the depths of the soil towards sunlight, it realizes its own nature and finds its way no matter what obstacles there are. Chosen one, reclaiming your power is such a process, embracing your true identity, taking ownership of your abilities, and believing that God is watching and guiding you every step of the way. Taking back control of your life is just the beginning. The real issue is realizing the power that has always been within you. This power was the source of those who tried to stop you. When they saw your potential, they realized you could not be stopped. They tried to prevent it because your awareness was disturbing them. But now, you can see everything more clearly. You now understand that nothing given to you can be taken away. Everything the Spirit has prepared for you is on track and unstoppable. Reclaiming your power, chosen one, is a continuous journey. It means overcoming every obstacle you encounter, choosing your own path, and following your purpose. It is understanding that you have the power to create your own world. Those who tried to control your story are out of the game. Now, you are the author of your story, and you completely determine how it ends. Just as the sun rises again after a storm, your storms have now calmed, and a bright period has begun. Chosen one, the time for blessings has come. The Spirit not only returns what you lost, but also offers you double. The universe is preparing to equip you with unexpected gifts. You have passed through the fire, and now it is time for your rewards. However, receiving double means not only regaining what you lost, but getting back much more in abundance for every painful moment. The Spirit works according to the principle of balance, chosen one. The cosmic balance always returns fairly to you. When you suffer unjustly, especially when you are harmed intentionally, the universe turns the balance in your favor. You will not only regain what you lost, you will be rewarded with unexpected abundance for every hardship you endured. This does not only mean material wealth. Peace, healing, and the fulfillment of your deepest desires are also part of these rewards. Those who tried to stop you created chaos and uncertainty, but now the Spirit is guiding you into a time of divine harmony and abundance. You will not only find your path, but also reach peaks you could not even imagine. When a river overflows, it nourishes not only its bed, but also the surrounding lands. Chosen one, the double reward you will receive is designed not only for you, but also for everyone around you. The Spirit is elevating you to a leadership position, so you can pass these blessings on to others. The successes, opportunities, and riches you receive are not just for your own benefit. As part of your divine purpose, you are to use them to heal the suffering, illuminate the darkness, and uplift others. Your enemies showed great resistance against you because they realized that your light would not only touch you, but many others. They wanted to stop you because they knew your brightness would change the lives of many. But now the time has come. Chosen one, nothing can block your double reward. As the Spirit elevates you, those who made plans against you can only watch. The hardest part is this: now there is nothing they can do to stop the abundance that is coming to you. They thought they could control you, but the Spirit always had the final say. Now what is given to you will be immensely great, abundant, and brilliant beyond imagination. This is not just a period of blessings. You are stepping into an era of abundance. And do you know the best part, chosen one? You deserve all of this. The universe is returning to you more than you expected, and the Spirit knows everything you have experienced. The walls they once built have now turned into a bridge for you. You are now going beyond their limits. Chosen one, you have become a villain in their eyes, but not in the traditional sense. The reason they see you as bad is because you have broken free from their control. You are not evil. You simply broke their rules and surpassed their limits, reaching places they could not even imagine. The real power lies in understanding that being seen as a villain in their story is an advantage. Why? Because they can no longer control your actions, which means you have fully reclaimed your power. In reality, you are simply following your divine purpose. No matter how hard they try to make you look bad, they fear your independence and determination because you are doing exactly what the Spirit has told you to do. Your success scares them, but that's not a problem. Show them that you shine in areas they could never imagine. Your rise is proof that you have surpassed their limits. Fully embracing your potential means leaving behind others' limiting judgments. It is time to stop diminishing your own power, to fully accept who you are, and to fill your space without apologizing. Trying to fit into molds that are not right for you has taken too much of your time in the past. Now, it's time to shine so brightly that even those who criticize you will have to close their eyes. Their perception of you as a villain allows you to be the author of your own story. You are no longer living according to their scripts. They tried to bend your story and control your path, but now they have no power left. You are now only following the path guided by God. Even if they try to hinder you, all their efforts will only be to watch your rise. The stones they placed have become the bricks with which you build your castle. When a snake sheds its skin, it renews itself, rediscovering its strength and potential. This is it, chosen one, your ultimate transformation. You have overturned their plans and not only ended a group, but also witnessed the collapse of their intrigues. They thought they could keep you in the dark, but they were wrong. Your destiny pushed you towards the light. They had to watch your rise and have not seen anything yet. You are just beginning. Even your closest ones will be astonished by the blessings falling upon you. You are entering a period where you turn everything you touch into gold. In this new season, you are reclaiming what you lost in unexpected ways. Double. You have reached a level that even they cannot imagine. And now you are setting your own rules. Being seen as a villain may be a role in their stories, but you have always been the main hero of your own story. You have overcome every obstacle, returned stronger with every setback, and turned storms into opportunities. Their attempts to trap you actually brought you closer to your destiny. The rumors they spread, or their efforts to tarnish your reputation, are insignificant. Nothing can stop you from walking towards your divine purpose. The Spirit has already declared you a winner, and your destiny can never be changed by others' opinions. You have already won this battle, even before they realized it. This is your moment, chosen one. Fully embrace your power and transform the villain role. The strongest parts of your story have yet to come. No matter what they say, know that you are in your divine purpose and that nothing can stop you. Now is the time to shine your light. You have surpassed the difficulties and reached a stronger, wiser version of yourself against each one. You broke their traps, reclaimed your power, and boldly stepped into a new era. You have broken the boundaries imposed by others. You are completely free. Now everything is working in your favor. The universe is responding to you in the most unexpected ways. You are being rewarded double, and your enemies will have to watch your rise. In this new chapter, embrace every aspect of your journey. Knowing that the Spirit has planned this journey for your victory, step into your power. As you win victories against your enemies, remember that the universe always supports you. You are strong, chosen, and unstoppable.